Hey guys, welcome back to another review. Oh shit, no, it's just an update. I have no reviews. I have nothing to talk about. What I've been going through with Chia. So stay with me on this one, guys. Alright, couple things. So I finally have booted up this Exagrid. Alright, I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. It's a 24 bay Exagrid. There is a Mega Rate LSI card in there, and I'm trying to get it into a IT mode, aka a JBot mode, so that way it doesn't rate anything, because I don't want to start throwing in 24 drives in there and then it starts rating everything, or I have no other option besides rating. So obviously if I do that, I'll start losing some space, so I don't want to do that. Now my other option is, there are options out there for this particular card, and I'm going to show you guys. You can do a firmware on it, kind of downgrade it to a specific version of a firmware that allows it to happen, but you have run into the possibility of bricking it. But even if you do brick it, you have the possibility of able to come back out of that brick by uploading or installing another firmware. Now I'm gonna attempt to do all that, but the reason why I'm doing all that is because someone is gonna be generous enough to donate some 3 to 4 terabyte hard drives to me, 24 to be exact. Hopefully it'll be 24, and I'll fill this up. Maybe a little less, I'm not sure. We haven't gotten to the details of it. I haven't even received it yet, but we were just kind of talking high level right now. So if I do receive it, I'm ready for it. I'm gonna start populating this guy right here, and of course, you know, a lot of fancy whales are putting in 16 terabytes, 18 terabytes into these, you know, 24 bay racks, these 4U rack. You know, I don't have that kind of funds to put into it, not right now at least, because I need to allocate my funds into another location. And that's the surprise I have. One of the great things right now, I am in contract for a house, a really nice house. I will be closing at the end of November, and hopefully everything will be going through fine. I did have my home inspection. Everything came out okay. Did have some signs of existing termite damages, but from the real past, it has been certified that it no longer exists. No active leaks, at least not anything that has been recent, but there are signs of water stains from previous leaks, so obviously it has been addressed. It is an older house. It's about 100 years old or more. My funds need to go towards that for closing and renovations. So in regards to Chia, I don't have the ability to put more money into hard drive. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. This is the Exagrid. This is actually this box right here. It's currently off right now. I did install the operating system, which is Windows 10, just to make sure that everything is functioning correctly. I may opt to go into the Linux route, which has been suggested by someone from one of my subs, that, you know, Linux is better, faster, and all that great stuff. Obviously that's a known thing within the Chia community. If you follow it enough, that Linux reduces some of the overhead that Windows has, and it just performs a lot quicker and faster. All right, so this is the Exagrid. Now of course, gentleman who sent it to me was more than generous, and had sent me this and a couple other machines to accommodate the growth of Chia, which I am planning to do right now. So right now, this particular Exagrid has a LSI Mega Rate card in there, which is the 9266-8i. And as I was digging deeper, this is the first time working with this card. As I'm digging deeper, this card, supposedly I found somewhere that says it does function as a JBot mode, which is in LSI Mega Rate terms, it's a IT mode. I did learn that. My understanding that LSI Logic Mega Rate is like the pinnacle of all cards, and then obviously there's other brand, like vendors, that actually takes that card and rebrand it and use certain firmware to accommodate or whatever. So it's really hard to tell, like, is it a legitimate LSI Mega Rate card or not. So this one in particular says it does, but then I try searching online. For instance, this one, which is specifically the same card that I have, and this person did not have any success. and I couldn't find any other post that validates that this card has been successful in that JBot mode, which is the IT mode. I don't know why they call it IT mode, but this guy followed up in 2019 that he ended up not dealing with it because his time was worth more than finicking with this card. Instead, you can actually go on eBay, which is a lot of refurbs and old used cards that supports IT mode / JBot mode, and then when you start popping in drives, they just show up as independent drives opposed to in the RAID configuration. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish right now, because I'm anticipating if I get these hard drives, if this comes through, I will start populating this machine with additional 4 or 3 terabytes. I did consider buying, 16 terabyte, and I said to myself, oh, maybe I'll spend like $150 and get an 8 terabyte and just start doing it once a month. Within the 8-month time span, I'll fill up 24. It'll take 2 years. I don't know how long Chia is gonna last, but if it does last that long, like I said, because I said, what did I say? I said I'm gonna stick around for 2025, I believe. That will be into the 4-year mark or 5 years. I forgot when we started. I think it was 2020, and then we hit no, actually it's 2021, and then all right. So whatever the case is, 2025. I said I'm still gonna be around. I'll do this for a couple years. Let's see where Chia goes. Let's see when it comes IPO. Maybe it'll become something. Maybe it won't. A lot of people are already have been speculating that this Chia coin is a poop coin that's not going anywhere. Doesn't have the same, and I know this for a fact because I follow crypto. Doesn't have the same momentum of these Shiba, crappy coins that are worth like pennies. Fractions of a penny. Only imagine if Chia came out as a fraction of a penny. It'd be easier to get with hardware and then accumulate to a potential growth of what the price could have been, which is like what it is now, opposed to the opposite way where it was starting way up high and then coming all the way back down to the low. You know what? I'm curious to see even what the XCH prices are now. You guys may hear a little slur in my voice because I actually have a rubber band that's like pulling one of my teeth out. So I have like this little slur because I feel uncomfortable talking with this rubber band in there. Wow, so it's 168.25. I did see it go at high as, let's see where it went. I think just a day ago. A day ago it was like in the 170s. Yeah, it hit 170s, which is interesting because I believe almost 2 weeks ago when I was talking about it, it was 168 on my video because I put it on a thumbnail. It went as low as 150, whatever, came back up. It started shooting back up when Bitcoin was going up. Bitcoin was going up back to like in the 53, 54, 55. Somehow, some way, Chia kind of piggybacked off that. People were getting excited again, but of course Bitcoin right now is 54,000 as of this recording. Maybe that it has a correlation to it. People are just buying, spending, but again, Chia has no real world use. There is no value to Chia right now because it's not doing anything. So the only way the prices can actually go up with Chia is if people are buying it. Now the prices go back down because people are dumping it. So that's all it is. That's all people can do with Chia right now. And the worst part of all is that dealing with Chia is not a direct way of doing it. You have to like transfer. You have to jump on an exchange. You have to transfer to another coin. And I've heard other people tell me this, that they have to, when they liquidate XCHs, there is a way that to do it. It's not straight like just go on an app on your phone and sell it straight out and buy it straight out. Apparently, well, selling it, buying it, I think is the right way of doing it. But I'm still waiting for that day when it hits on Coinbase. I will consider buying it, opposed to buying hard drives, because I have to jump through so many hurdles of getting on another exchange, trading a new account, and then dealing with exchanges that are not even like regulated. Like any day they can just boom disappear. Really risky in that fashion. And again, that's probably why I sold off my Bitcoins, and actually I sold off a lot of my coins. I'm still holding on to a few, and Doge being one of them. I think I forget which other ones I have right now, but not that many. I liquidated all the top ones, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, because I need the money to buy this house. So I want to thank you guys for being here and always following me with this update. Again, on pooling, there was some discrepancies. I don't know what happened with Chia. I did update all my farmer and my harvester to 1.29. My payout on one day on the pools was very little compared to all the other days. I'm not sure how that worked, but I'm kind of just glad that it did eventually catch up. I guess it came in like 3 payments for some reason. So I have no idea what happened there. Wasn't planning to dig any deeper as long as it was getting paid. Now if I wasn't getting paid, then I'll feel like I'm doing something wrong. So that's it, guys. I want to thank you guys for being here. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.